Good morning, everybody. Brian here with the What Shave Experience. Thanks for tuning in today. If you're new here, hopefully you like what you see. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back. And if you watched my video yesterday and you came back, I really appreciate it. I almost didn't post that video yesterday. My son was having a really rough day, but I went ahead and posted anyways because, hey, that's real life. So family shave, first time I've shaved with both the kids, and it didn't go the way I had planned, but I got my shave in anyways. So today we're back to a regular shave. This is what you'll normally see if you're just tuning in. We're up to 151 subscribers, so I really appreciate the support. I'm gonna have a 200 subscriber announcement giveaway coming up pretty soon. Today we're gonna use Gentleman's Nod and Zarharoff collaboration, along with the matching splash. I'm going to try to take the Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements PAA Ascension double open comb razor out for another try, and I've got the PAA Aerolite brush, and I'm already lathered up in my bowl. All right, so be able to pay a little more attention to the razor and how it shaves today than yesterday, that's for sure. I'm gonna wet the face and get started. So I shaved yesterday. It was a little later than day, so I have just less than 24 hours growth. This is the first time I've used Gentleman's Nod. This is in the Cardinal base. I feel like I might be the last wet shaver on earth to try this one. I think I've said that before. I actually, quite the story with this one. If you haven't heard it, I got the soap for Christmas. I had asked for the set from my mom, and I sent her a link. And she got the soap, but she accidentally got the Sir Arthur splash with it. So unintentional, totally see how she did it. The labels look very similar. The bonus of that is that when I smelled the splash for the Sir Arthur, it was really good. So I ended up getting the soap for that. Ultimately, I waited for them to restock Royale, and I picked up the splash for the signature. So it took me a while to complete the set, get it all together. So I'm gonna do Gentleman's Nod week. So I'm gonna go with signature today, Royal tomorrow, and then Wednesday and Thursday I'm gonna do Sir Arthur and or Sir Winston one of those days. So we'll give the Cardinal base a try. This is the PAA double open comb. You can see that Ascension razor. I have a Nasset second use blade in there. This is a flare tip. These tips are replaceable. They have like a red one and I think a purple one. This is not how it's adjusted. It's just, I don't know if the tips weigh different to make the razor heavier or lighter or what. It's a fairly heavy razor. It's got some really nice knurling on there, so it's easy to hold. Quite a bit more slope on the head. As you can see, if you look at like the carve head here versus the PAA head, you can see quite the difference. This is much flatter and this is much more rounded. Thus, this will take a bit of a different angle. All right, so let's get started. I had a pretty good shave with it yesterday, but I was obviously a little distracted, so I didn't pay as much of attention. This is the first time, like I said, I've used a Cardinal base or even lathered it up. I didn't do a test lather. Pretty smooth, pretty slick soap. I don't know why I didn't pick this scent up earlier in the year. I mean, I think everybody loved it. And I don't know, I just kind of acquired other things and then yeah, this is shaving pretty good. I like it. So it's a twist adjustable, so I think you're supposed to be able to just twist the handle, like basically loosen it slightly, and somehow it maintains tension on the blade. And I think you just increase the blade gap. So I have it tightened down all the way. And it's pretty, I don't really get much blade feel at all. So I'd say it's pretty mild in terms of blade feel when it's all the way closed. So I'm not getting much more blade feel than I would like with a Mercure 34C or like a carve on a B or C plate. And I don't really get any blade feel on the Rockwell 3 plate either, which is my favorite plate on the Rockwell. This Cardinal base is doing really well for me, allowing me to perform my shave just fine. Plenty of slickness on it. I think I lathered it up pretty decently for the first time of lathering it. Looks like the Super Bowl is set for all you football fans out there. I was a little surprised by the Packers loss. Yesterday. I saw actually quite a bit of that game. I didn't see any of the Bills-Chiefs game. I was not surprised by the outcome of that one though. I think the angle on this is fairly intuitive since it's so steep. So I got this razor. I actually got this razor for Christmas. So if you didn't see my last video, which I don't blame you if you didn't watch it or you didn't get very far in it. For Christmas, PAA had like this, I'd asked for it from my wife, like this Christmas stocking thing. It was like a tactical Christmas stocking. I don't know if any of you saw that, but it came with like whatever CK6 set you chose, a cube, which is a Christmas cube, which I forgot to use today, which I used yesterday, the deodorant, and like a Christmas ornament, a towel, a shaving towel, a blade bank, some blades, this razor. So it was like supposedly like a $200 value for like $100. So I think this razor is about, I want to say 40 or 50 bucks if you just get the razor itself. So a pretty inexpensive razor. I feel it's very hefty, pretty high quality. I'm really enjoying the scent. I didn't write the scent notes down. There are a ton of them. You know, this is a cologne type scent, obviously, in the collaboration with Zarharoff, but it's an original scent. It's not a dupe of anything, so it was a collaboration effort, but it smells fantastic. I just got all up in my nose. It smells even better. Now I'm gonna have to pick my nose to get that out, you know. All right. So I did not do a third pass with this razor yesterday, so we'll see how that goes today or how that feels. I just stepped on a kid's toy. Really liking the Cardinal base. So I've got the Royale. I think the Noir supposedly is coming out next month, which is the other Zarharoff scent. So he's kind of got 3. But this is an excellent, excellent scent. Very, very date night like, I would say. So I wasn't sure how this was gonna shave since I'd never used really an open comb, let alone a double open comb razor. But I mean, it's totally fine. I mean, I don't really notice much difference. Gets around my nose pretty good, I like that. And there's no blade overhang in this at all. In fact, it's slightly slanted this way, where it slants downward a little bit. You can see where the open comb kind of can leave some of the channels of the open comb can leave soap behind. So you know there's flow through there. So for me, the third pass on my neck is more, the second pass is more like the Aitkenson grain, and the third pass is kind of the cleanup buffing pass. So I have some hairs that grow in weird directions on my neck. Super slick on the Cardinal base. Definitely like it a lot. All right, I'm gonna rinse the face. All right, so who are you rooting for in the Super Bowl if you're watching? Honestly, I think I'm gonna root for, Tampa Bay. I know a lot of people may not like Brady because of the time he spent with New England and Belichick and Deflategate and all that. But the bottom line is he's a darn good quarterback. I mean, I know he's got some good weapons in Tampa Bay, but to go to Tampa Bay and lead his team to the Super Bowl, I mean, I don't know how you can argue with that in terms of how good of a quarterback he is. I was a little, I wasn't sure about mid-season how they were starting off, but they pulled it all together. So nothing against Kansas City. I like Kansas City. I like Mahomes. This just smells fantastic. But I would say the Bucs are probably going to be the underdog. I haven't seen a line on that one yet, but I'd be surprised if they weren't. So I kind of like the underdog sometimes. So I'm probably going to be pulling for the Pats. I just would like to see a good game. I don't want to see a wipeout either way. I don't really have a favorite team anymore. So, and fantasy football's over. So anyways, we're down to the Super Bowl. All right, folks. Splash felt good. It's an alcohol-based splash. Smells fantastic. Love the way I'm smelling today. Big fan of Zarharoff. And thanks for tuning in today, folks. Again, we're at 151 subscribers, so thank you, those of you that have subscribed. If you made it this far and you haven't subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you consider doing so below. If you've made it this far and you're a subscriber, hey, really, truly appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you soon on the channel.